Now you're looking live in the Rosviet module's vestibule. Yuri Malenchenko on the left, Tim Kopra in the center, Tim Peake of the European Space Agency on the right, as they gather to say farewell to Jeff Williams, Oleg Skoropochka, and Alexei Ovchinin. Final farewells and handshakes all the way around before they make their way through that hatchway behind Peake into the Soyuz TMA-19M spacecraft. Kopra first, followed by Peake, as we are about to lose our signal through the tracking and data relay satellite system. Some bonus KU coverage now as Malenchenko offers a final wave and a farewell. The crew, once inside the Soyuz, will begin the process of closing the hatch. Once the hatch is closed, they will transfer the Soyuz vehicle from ISS-provided power to autonomous power through the remainder of the Soyuz's time through undocking and its return to Earth. And you see at the hatchway, Oleg Skoropochka and Alexei Ovchinin in the foreground. As they prepare to close the hatch, there will be leak checks conducted on both sides of the docking interface between the hatchway for the Soyuz and the International Space Station before that vestibule is depressurized down to vacuum, setting the stage for the actual undocking of the Soyuz from Rosviet that is scheduled 3 hours and 19 minutes from now.
Видим, приступаете к работе. Да, принято. Там Олег пусть повнимательнее смотрит резинки, стык, чтобы был чистый, ребят, как обычно. Да, стыки протерли, все хорошо, без замечаний. Принято.
And the hatch to the Soyuz TMA-19M closed at 9:34 p.m. Central Time.
It has been done already. Copy.
Skoropochka will now close the hatch to the Rosviet module, make sure it's secure. And at that point, the crews on both sides of the hatch interface will begin a series of leak checks over the next 90 minutes or so. The Rosviet hatch closed at 9:35, so the hatches are now closed between the two spacecraft. Once the crew conducts the leak checks and has transferred the Soyuz to autonomous power, the three departing crew members, Kopra, Peake, and Malenchenko, will begin to suit up in their Russian Sokol launch and entry suits and conduct systems checks on those suits to make sure that they are leak-free. Malenchenko, of course, is the Soyuz commander with the call sign of Agat that you will hear once the Soyuz...
Agat, this is Moscow.
And you just heard that call sign of Agat being called up from the Russian flight control team at the Russian Mission Control Center in Korolyov, outside of Moscow. That is Malenchenko's call sign for his Soyuz vehicle. Malenchenko will be in the center seat of the descent module, the center module of the three sectioned Soyuz spacecraft. The upper section, the orbital module, and the lower section, which is the instrumentation and propulsion module, will pyrotechnically separate once the Soyuz has begun its descent from orbit following the deorbit burn itself.
Yes, that's correct. And we can see you.
To Malenchenko's left in the descent module will be Tim Kopra, operating as board engineer number 1, as he did for launch 186 days ago. And to Malenchenko's right will be European Space Agency astronaut Tim Peake, serving as board engineer number 2.